Okay, so I make every video almost the same, so I'm gonna try to switch it up. This is gonna be my first switch up video. Alright, so I have some stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff, and I don't know how long my videos can be, or how long you're willing to watch them, or how willing I'm willing to watch them later on, because that's the point of making these fucking things. Excuse my language, fuck has really been a vocabulary word that I have definitely took upon myself to say a lot. So in this video, it might say that a lot. So excuse me, parental warning going up, 18, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, whatever. Okay, here we go. So I have gotten a message recently. Sorry, my back is itchy. I'm just going for it. Fuck. See? There. You should count them. Um, oh man. And I'm gonna try not to say but every time I want to say I want to say fuck. So there's two. Okay. So I have gotten a couple messages on here. Uh, fuck. See? They go together now. Fuck. Damn. Maybe I'll switch it up and say damn. Okay, so I want to get back into this frickin' video. Okay, so I have a couple things that I wanted to talk about. It's nothing, what is it? Like, it's nothing, like, huge yet, I guess. It's not, like, a landmark or anything spectacular. Or I'm going to talk about my, future hysterectomy, I want to say. Let's see. Future hysterectomy. I want to talk about also a message that I got. I want to try to get this in all one video, and I've already wasted 2 minutes of your time talking about what's going to be in the video. So here we go. It is July 2013 for future me or future viewers. And I want to say at the beginning of July, I set up myself an appointment because I know I need to get this hysterectomy done for myself. I know a lot of people out there, that's not their direction, or, you know, like, they don't feel they need that. After top surgery, everything's good to go. Some people's journeys are totally different. For me personally, I knew that this was definitely going to be something that I would need. And that's kind of a little off. That's a little bit of a lie. It was more like after finding out that my grandpa had cancer, and he had cancer. He knew about it for 6 years before we found out, and then he only lasted 8 more months. Maybe it was 9 months after we found out. So as soon as I found that out, and it being so close to home, being my grandpa, my mom's dad. God, I'm itchy. Sorry, people. And then my aunt, my dad's sister, has had breast cancer when she was younger. Uh, Obviously, she, cause you don't necessarily are ever cancer free, but you know, like, she's still alive, and she doesn't necessarily have to do anything about it, so it's like frozen or something. I don't know. I don't know the term. Excuse me. And then also my grandma, my dad's mom, died of what I think it was throat cancer when he was 18. I don't know the name of that, or if that was even how it's called, but yeah. So since cancer's just like surrounded me, and I really need to be cautious about it, obviously. I mean, that makes sense. And I decided that it was going to be something that I needed to do. No ands, ifs, or buts. Like, it was going to be uncomfortable, obviously, duh. But, I mean, what can I do? There's nothing I can do, and it sucks. After making this appointment, I had really bad dysphoria in general, and I've never had this kind of dysphoria about myself. Probably since the beginning of, like, the first year. I had a lot of dysphoria about just being myself. Not necessarily, I wasn't necessarily, it was a lot of bottom dysphoria, but it wasn't necessarily like I was upset with what I have. I mean, I think I'm well endowed, a lot bigger than I feel than most people are, and, which is great. I was a lot bigger, before T, so that definitely felt, add a factor to things being a lot better and stuff. So, like, I'm quite comfortable. I mean, I had my ex's name tattooed on me, and I tattooed over it, and now I have an arrow on myself going down. and the arrow, like the head of the arrow is like right there on the head, so it was not a fun time to say the least, which I don't know if I've ever even said that. But yeah, I don't like to get too personal, but lately I've been getting really personal, and maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Like I said, I did have a message today, which had to do with a little bit about being personal, I guess. Um, so, I was really feeling, I'm just gonna be honest, I was really feeling like a freak. You know, how I would feel society in general. I mean, like, they can't even handle a diverse couple on, like, commercial on TV. And, I mean, that if we can't handle that, like, and we're still battling against gay marriage again, like, there's no, like, when it comes to me, they're gonna be like, whoa, fuck. Like, a total other fuck. You know, like, it is totally against a lot of people's beliefs and a lot of people in general. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people out there that are just not going to be okay with you if they find out. And I live a stealth life for many reasons, which I'm not going to go into, but if you're interested, I can make another video. Someone just needs to let me know. It's already 6 minutes. I got to keep going. But yeah, I was really feeling off. I wasn't feeling that, I don't know, like, most of the time I could kick myself out of it, you know, most of the time I could just say, knock it the fuck off, grow the fuck up, you got some fucking balls, use them, you know, like, don't, like, go look at yourself in the goddamn mirror, and you go look at yourself, and even if they're not fucking, like, good for anybody else, who fucking cares, you tell yourself, you know, like, you know what, my mustache came in good today. Or I'm having a good fucking hair day. Or my ass looks pretty good. You know, like, I don't care what you fucking say. Anything. I really like my tattoo. Or this freckle makes my cheek look good. You know what I mean? Like, anything. Just anything. And get out. Don't sit at home. Don't sit in your room. Don't be alone. See, I'm talking about all the shit that's not having to do with it. Sort of. But anyway, so I'm usually able to kick myself out, and I really couldn't because this had me really reminding myself of what that I have to go through and all the people that I had to like face, you know, to even get to the appointment. So like I said, I'll keep trying to do this as fast as I can. So I went to the appointment. I thought it was gonna be really bad. I mean, I was very nervous, and I'll say the good part before, not say the bad part, but I used to weigh 242 pounds, and I'll remember that number probably till the day I die because I cannot believe I did that to myself, and it was a lot of self-hate. I hated myself. I fed myself. I fed the pain. I mean, I didn't give a shit. I didn't care what I looked like. I thought I did, but I really didn't. And I always thought that was why I was uncomfortable with myself. And I gave myself excuses. And other topics. All other topics I could talk about. Shit. But anyway, and I weigh 172. That means I've lost like 80 pounds. That's a lot of weight to lose. And, I'm so happy. You have no, you may know, but the feeling of just like looking at yourself and just like knowing you're not like sucking it in and you're not doing some like angle, you know what I mean? Like, I feel so good. Like, if I just did all that, like, if I just put myself through all that and, like, I didn't stop, like, I didn't give a shit. I mean, all this bad crap has happened in the last 3 years since my grandpa fucking dying and having cancer. I mean, I remember that video. I shaved my head, and since that day, I, I, I don't know. It's been a rough goddamn ride, let me tell you. And I don't want you to think it was so easy. I got my T-shots and all my changes, you know, here and there, or, oh, I was lucky to get my surgery and blah, da, da, da. You know what? I earned every single freaking hair on this face, and I earned every fucking scar I'm gonna have on this body because I never quit, and, like, I didn't give up on me. I can give up on other shit. Other people could just fuck off. But when you give up on yourself, you give up on absolutely everything. And Don't do that. Because you're worth so much more. Life is just so fucking amazing. Like, I can't tell you how happy I am. Like, I'm almost, like, in tears. Because I'm so happy. Like, shit can fall down. I will fall. I could hit the ground face first. But I'm gonna get back up. Because I'm happy with who I am. I did it. And I don't give a shit who says what doctor says what, or anything like that. And, I mean, I went into this appointment shaking. I was in there crying. I'm gonna be quite honest. This is the whole point. Especially, I want to look back on this and laugh. Hi, future me. But yeah, and I was crying, and what made it like so amazing was like that the nurse that was asking the questions before the doctor comes in says that she knows a trans woman and that it's like her cousin or something, and that he did like the whole surgery and everything and went to Taiwan, or I don't know, he went somewhere and everything. And I mean, like, that alone just stopped me from crying. Like, she gave me tissue and she's like, it's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be okay. And I was speechless because, like, when my grandma died, I went to Kaiser, and like I had so much like problems, like, but here, like, they're gonna see it tattooed. uh God, very interesting to think about, but it definitely does not look what she's used to. To say the least. How about that? And it's tattooed, so another story to talk about. I mean, I just stopped crying, and it was so quick. I mean, it's uncomfortable, but it happened so quick. And I have an appointment to talk to a surgeon about the whole thing at the end of this month. And regardless of them covering it or not, my mom is going to pay for it in full. And she told me that. She says, both my dad and mom both said that there is no amount of money that will stop them from letting me have this surgery, because they know that I could get cancer from this easily, especially with my past not having a period. And it's just so fantastic. They went from, my mom told me to my face, see, I'm about to cry, and she'd never call me her son. And she was there when I woke up from top surgery, and she'll be there when I wake up from my hysto. I've come a long way, and it's not been easy, but in time, everything gets better. It's that weight. It's that weight. Fuck. I get really sentimental when it comes to my mom. But I might make another video, because this is getting so long. But I wanted to talk about the histo. I wanted to, I'll talk about the letter in the second video. I'll make this video 1. And then if you want to watch video 2, obviously, you'll find it. I'll look the same in it. And the background will be the same. But yeah, it's just, I mean, Nico, God, I think his name's, shoot, I can't even tell you. His whatever it's called, his YouTube, but it's like Nico, damn it, I don't know. Fuck. Okay. Well, if you watch this, you should comment so people know. So if you see a comment by Nico, then, or wherever it's at, that's who I'm talking about. He came down. And I don't mean to put you on blast, and I really hope this doesn't upset you, but his parents are an older lesbian couple, and they're so against him. I really hope you're not okay, or you're okay with this, because if not, I'm so sorry you're upset. Or I'm doing this. But anyways, I'm going to continue, because I don't know. And, I'm just so shocked that, like, they know, you know, like, what it's like, and they're so against it. And, you know, he feels like he feels bad, and he doesn't, and I don't think he feels like there's gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing, you know. But I was in that same position, and I tell him all the time, like, they'll come around, like they'll say whatever they want to say, but after a couple years, when you're who you are and you're happy, that's all they're gonna freaking matter. Like, they're gonna eventually give in, because at the end of the day, they're gonna know, hey, that's still the kid that came out of me, or that's still the kid that came out of my wife, or whatever, you know. So don't ever just think, people sign you off, especially when it comes to your parents, and don't let them be the reason why you don't. Definitely, but I'll make a second video. Also, I'll definitely update about what we talk about with the surgeon. So I'll get uploading this sucker. Alright, bye.